Right, good evening to you. Thanks for clicking on the special Nor'easter edition of the US video discussion for today. It's Friday evening now, and we're seeing the all the wheels become active. They're starting to click into motion now as the system itself is starting to develop. We're seeing snowfall now starting to break out across the higher ground, the Appalachian Mountains. And this is all going to be a situation that goes downhill over the next 24 hours, unfortunately for folks in the northeast. And we're going to be seeing the trough deepen, and as a piece of energy rides down that northwesterly flow off the northern branch of the jet, it's going to then start to dig in. It's going to tilt the trough negatively, and it means to say that we're, instead of a U-shaped trough, we're going to be seeing more of a V-shaped trough. That's basically my own description of the atmosphere. Rather than being U-shaped, and the system basically rides the trough, deepens it, and then it actually cuts east-northeast off the coast, perhaps off the Virginia Capes, for example. A more V-shaped trough, a negatively tilted trough, is more favourable for a northeast snowstorm or a northeast nor'easter. And we're going to be seeing that nor'easter over the next 24 to 48 hours. It's going to be a big deal, folks, for the latter part of October. New York City hasn't even seen an inch of snow in the month of October. That could well change tomorrow as we see the system develop. We're going to be seeing by tomorrow morning snowfall across the Appalachians and the higher terrain of the northeast. As the day wears on, we're going to be seeing that that system itself, the low, then deepen and rapidly deepen as it then moves off the Jersey shore. And I'm most concerned as the system goes between, say, Cape May up to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's going to really deepen up. We're going to be seeing the actual upward motion itself then intensify. The atmosphere beneath the system itself will then cool. It's going to pull the rain-snow line eastwards towards the I-95 corridor, and of course the major cities from DC up through Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City, to Boston, is all going to be in the far line of rain becoming heavy during the day, then transitioning to snow by, say, for example, from 5 p.m. onwards. How much snow are we going to see? West of the cities, perhaps 20, 30, 40 miles west of the cities, I'm really concerned about a corridor of 8 to 12 inches of snow quite easily, and locally 14 inches of snow in some locales. The Poconos of eastern Pennsylvania up through the mountains of northwest New Jersey, western and central Connecticut, and up into the Berkshires of Massachusetts, up into Vermont and New Hampshire. Very concerned about isolated 13, 14 inch amounts quite easily. Also accompanying that could be thunder snow as well. The intensity of the upward motion creates that instability, and of course thunderstorms can quite often result in intense narrow bands of snowfall. West of the cities, by perhaps like I say 20 to 30 miles, will be where the corridor of heaviest snow is likely to be. From the cities eastwards, it's going to be mostly a rain event. So the majority of the day is going to be a cold rain. As the day wears on, as the system intensifies, we're going to be seeing the rains pick up. 1 to 3 inches of rain I expect from the cities eastwards towards the Atlantic. Also, winds blowing 25 to 35 mile per hour onshore. Some places will see 40 mile per hour sustained winds. Gusts quite easily 50 to 60 mile an hour. Could we even see a gust beyond 60 mile an hour? Certainly not out with the realm of possibility. Rip currents are going to be increased. Beach erosion may be a problem as well. And as well as that, 15 to 25 foot waves, battering waves, are going to come onshore as well. So although areas and counties towards the Atlantic coast will not see as much snowfall, we are going to be seeing a problem with floods, as well as very strong gusty winds as well. Remember, of course, all the leaves on the trees, so if it isn't going to be a problem with the heavy snow pulling the trees down, those winds are going to do their damage as well along the coastline. As for the rain-snow line, as the day wears on, that intensifying low pressure system is going to move to the northwest of New York City. And what that'll do is it's going to pull in much cooler air across the cities. And my concern is that we might see an intense 2, 3, 4 hour period where the cities themselves get heavy snowfall, and of course accompanied by strong winds. We could be seeing very poor visibility on such interstates as 95, of course. But could we see 2, 4, perhaps even 5 inches of snow, even in cities like Philadelphia? Isn't out with the realm of possibility. 2 or 3 inches of snow, perhaps even for New York City, places like Newark, Jersey City, and then westwards we'll see greater snow totals. But certainly a system, folks, that is going to be historic probably. We're going to be seeing records fall, and of course the amount of weight with an October snow as opposed to a December snow, of course a milder air mass and different layers, temperatures at different layers of the atmosphere can do a lot to the snow. It creates it a lot more heavier, and therefore with fully leaved trees it's going to pull them down much more easily. Could be seeing hundreds if not thousands of trees down by Sunday morning, and that's going to cause havoc to the power system through a very heavily populated area. Some 25 million people are under either a winter storm warning or a watch, and that of course is going to increase. We're going to be seeing more warnings over the next several hours, but a potentially very destructive historic system is on the way for the northeast corridor over the next 24 hours. Stay tuned to the blog, stay tuned to all the weather sites out there, AccuWeather.com, the Weather Channel. They'll all keep you up to speed with what's going on in your area. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening, folks. Bye-bye.